That night, and basically what the Faith and Fitness initiative is everybody knows about the community challenge, correct? Okay, $24 donation feeds a child 16 child-sized portions of shake. And so what we're doing as ViSalus, Ryan and Blake and I and Steve met in Orlando, and they decided that ViSalus would give churches that qualified as 501c3, that want to feed the poor, take care of the poor, is we're going to give them a free website, a free basic promoter position. Okay? Now, there's a lot of people that have already been in asking about the changes. The changes haven't been made yet. That's coming, and I'll explain that here in a minute. How it still stands today is it operates just like a basic promoter. All right? But the church gets it for free. So what we do is we fill out a paper form of the independent promoter application. We write Faith and Fitness across the top, and then the information from the church, their federal tax ID number, all that information. They may call you back to confirm 501c3 status, certification, all that. Just because we had some people abuse it a little bit, so we want to make sure it's all legitimate and everything else. And then we will then
and Pastor Bill, and Faith and Fitness
church
on the credit card section as well.
Yeah, right. Faith and Fitness across credit card section, unless you're going to order some product, separate for yourself too. Church is doing it at the moment. But I'd say just go ahead and just do the paper application, add any orders you want to do later. That way we give a free website to you, to the church, and then the church would never be able to become an ESS because the commissions paid on the basic fit the royalty statutes of the IRS for nonprofits. But the bonus money paid on ESSs do not. Okay? So they would have to stay in basic. So if you have a pastor or somebody who wants to build an organization, then they would buy their own position as an ESS like any of us would. But the church's position would stay as a basic promoter. Okay? All right. Now, from there, we then would email, once we get our website all set up and approved, we would then go to giving@ViSalus.com. Giving@ViSalus.com. And that is an email requesting for encryption of your challenge site, your community challenge site, so that you can plug it into the church's food pantry or food bank that you're working with in your community, so that any donations that are put through the community challenge site for the church would automatically be shipped to that food bank that you're working with. All right? Now, here's what we also recommend, is we recommend the churches just to take up regular offerings, or if you do car washes to raise money, whatever you're doing. There's some churches that'll do like a 60-day Feed the Poor campaign, and then collect all the money and try to get it over $2,500. Why? Because if you look at the comp plan summary, we have a graduated scale of volume paid out. Over $2,500, 25% of that is going to get paid back out to the church. Now that's going to be commissionable on a 50% scale because we're giving the shake at that price, right? And so, but 25% of that is going to come back to the church so that we can use that for maybe non-food items in the food bank, or for youth groups to go on mission trips, or whatever we want to use it for the church. So we're literally able to help raise money for the church and feed the poor at the same time. Isn't that cool?
Yes. Yes.
All right, and so we are looking at some adjustments where we can actually get more of a consistent, straight up percentage back to the churches, but that's not in place yet. We're working on all that, and yes, Audrey is my contact person working on trying to get a lot of this online. But we've been growing so fast, we just can't keep up. You understand how that goes? So just have mercy on us. But this thing has been fun because there's so many churches plugging into this. But that's the basic concept of it. Does anybody have any questions?
I do, Pastor Bill. So if a church became a basic distributor, could they, because they have a food bank or they have a backpack program for children, can they also become a receiving facility?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, they can. That all will be determined on a one-on-one basis, just so that we ensure that people aren't, and I'm not saying churches will do this, but some people have, is where they'll get it at the half price rate of donations and then try to sell it on eBay. We just don't want to make that happen. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And so we're going to be really careful about making sure that it's going to a food bank that's a 501c3 accredited program, so we're giving it to the hands of people that actually use it for what we want to do.